I mean, next one we play up here probably won't be, I think, until June. Yeah. Probably because the festival, I think we're playing June 29th. I'm not sure where.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be very fun. And like I said earlier, I know we'll be getting more information from Chris, the guy who runs Nebraska Pop Festival. So listeners, we'll be sure to let you know when Lazy will be playing for sure, so you can go check them out live.
My favorite guitar was like my first guitar, which got stolen when I was like 17. I was really sad about it. But it was a 1962 Fender Music Master, and then a Music Master 2 neck. And the thing that's interesting about it is it only has one pickup, so it really only has one sound, which sounds like a dirty foghorn, which is really good if you like a dirty foghorn. And it had a really skinny neck, so it was easy to move around the fretboard super fast. And I was very upset when it got stolen. But now I play with Dan Electro. I like it. It's really light, and it's kind of like a toy guitar. It's fun.
It's got a good sound. I've got a Gibson SG. I don't know. It's nothing like super fancy, but I would love to get something more pastel color. I don't know what kind. Something that stays tuned really, really well.
Because I realize that both are probably equally important.
Well, in the midst of just always having words to choose from or stories to go with, like definitely the music, I think it makes it easier, and then lining that up, but there's always like a pool of words, you know, and phrases and songs that you can put to music.
Yeah. It's kind of like obsession. It'll go through our minds, or not go through our minds, and little kind of catchphrases will come in. Most of the time I'll write like a melody or a whole song, but have no actual lyrical content. And then I'll show up in practice and be like, hey, check out this riff and this bridge, this chorus, and someone will be like, this sounds like Party City, and so it'll turn into a song based off of that. So, and then I'll marinate on it for a couple of weeks and it comes together. I think so. I mean, Sarah and I were first in a band together called Fortuning from Lawrence in 2007 or 8, and I just moved back from Los Angeles and I really wanted to be in a band, but I couldn't find anyone to be in a band with me. So Sarah wanted to do it. And first I hated my singing voice. I wrote the songs and I was like, Sarah, sing. So, and it's just kind of like stuck. So, and it's been really great. And I find that like some things that a masculine voice will say has a way of coming off, and a feminine voice has a way of coming off, or twisting it, like a feminine voice and a masculine perspective, or so forth. You know, it's fun to play with that.
It's definitely good with the audience because they can interpret things, you know, coming from a male singer or a female singer. I think that it broadens who might enjoy it, you know, by using both voices, for sure.
Well, I'm from Hutchinson, Kansas originally, and I mean that's like total being in the Midwest and having like nothing to do ever. So, and the skate park was destroyed, and there's not really, you know, a lot of stuff to do. But luckily, I had like guitars sitting around somehow in my house, and I just started playing music and started my first band I think at 13. And everyone was into Green Day, but I was really into the Misfits. It was a constant struggle. And then I started this like kind of like dance punk band called Wolf Economy after that, and then continued in college. I went to KU. That's how I met Serica. I think she saw some of my Wolf Economy shows from my high school days around Lawrence. So, and then in Kansas City I do this thing called South Pitch Diet, and I was in this band called Fine Hoods, and I help out with a band called Chun, and you know, also book a lot of shows and go to a lot of events. That's what I do on the weekends.
That's awesome.
I'm Erica. I basically am guest hype man for Lazy. I pump everybody up and do like, I don't know, whatever. Guest vocals, be crazy. And I was in a band with Serica called Cantaloupe, and then also do solo stuff called Casey Guest. And pretty much just get people hyped at Lazy shows. I'm the hype woman.
Yeah. Shooting star. Shining. But I don't know.
I think being in a band is really important. I love being in a band.
It's opened me up a lot I mean, I always knew I could play music. My dad always played music. There was always stuff in the house. But until like the age of 18, there was just like within myself no way that I would let myself do it, even though I know I could. But then like, you know, being in a band for the first time, it was, I want to say, almost addicting, or like opening things up and meeting people and just like not being so scared or whatever. So ever since then, it's just been branching out now and feeling more confident and stuff. It's good.
It's just been around like all these as my friends since the beginning, so just trying to get people like be crazy. Sometimes people at shows are just like sitting around not having any fun, so you know, like certain like punk anthems or jams, like people will kind of like know the words or sing the words, and like sometimes they'll get everybody together and like let people sing, so we'll all just go up there and like scream and kind of have like
the last couple shows have ended in some pretty good improv moments.
Yeah, improv.
Brock will jump on drums and me and Erica will get the microphones and jump around, do some high kicks.
Yeah.
Try to stay true to making it be like a fun punk show. Like a lot of people just sometimes be like, like, but trying to like smash people around and make it more like
high energy and yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, entertaining.
That's something the Omaha crowd needs. A lot of Omaha kids just stand there, and it's so annoying. And I'm just like, I'm like the only person jumping in the crowd, and I'm like, come on.
This guy Book said that we played at the Slowdown with Eric from Outer Space or something like that. Yeah, and then the Dads. I thought they were incredible.
Yeah, they were good.
The Dads. That's
the Dads,
funny.
they were really good. And then another band too. I can't remember, but I remember when we got done, Book was like, "I love it. I'm so glad you guys played. You're playing like some high energy stuff that it's not. It's lacking around here."
Yeah, it's true.
And, you know, and I can relate too. Even in Kansas City, there's a lot of high energy bands, but you know, when you're in your hometown and everyone sees you every day, they're like, "I'm not gonna rock out because I'll see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock at YJ's." You know? So,
Right.
but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach, he's in the band. He came up with that term, and I think he said like Al Green with blood on the sheets. That's what he was describing it. So, I think we were just trying to mess with like the Pitch, which is like a big weekly newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I think it's an element of truth to it.
Okay.
To elements of gothic and soul.
No, definitely. I can hear it. It's great.
Look forward to the pop festival.
Yeah, looking forward to the pop festival.
What's the SoundCloud? Is the SoundCloud? Lazy
Yeah, we have a
KC?
SoundCloud. It's just Lazy KC, and then our next release, this Obsession, is going to come out with this label called Manic Static from Chicago. It's going to be on cassette, and then doing a vinyl release of it too. And this it's kind of like an artist grant funded thing, but it's called Field Trip Publishing. Gonna make like a limited edition vinyl version of it. So it's gonna be high quality, super amazing printing in it.
I see that. That's awesome. They can probably purchase that through your website or
Through the website or through them directly.
Okay,
And then a couple
great.
of just kind of like hand done shops. And that's gonna be fun. And then, we're going back into the studio in May, so there's gonna be like more songs on top of this. This is kind of like an EP. That's coming
yeah.
out.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, it's gonna be that's awesome.
So go check out Lazy, or sometimes Not Lazy, depending on the day. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, great, awesome band. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us
Thanks,
here at
Zach.
KVNO Mav Radio live from UNO.